Hello, welcome back to Workato Basics. If you haven't already, check out our last Workato Basics videos, bidirectional sync and trigger conditions. To recap, in the past videos, we built an automation that creates an issue in Jira for the engineering team to review when support team escalates a case in Salesforce. We enhance this automation to update issues in Jira if a case is existing, as well as add a comment to a case in Salesforce if a Jira issue is updated. As in life, so with recipes, setbacks happen. APIs become unresponsive, network outages cause disruptions, missing data results in data integrity issues, passwords get reset, and the list is endless. In this iteration, we will show how to make the recipes resilient, such that it bounces back from setbacks with no loss of data and uptime. Let's see how we can do this in our recipe. Our use case, as previously mentioned, searches issues in Jira when a new case is created in Salesforce of high priority and type problems. When the Salesforce case ID is present, we create a comment for an existing issue in Jira, otherwise create a new issue. We will modify our recipe to monitor for possible errors and exceptions and automate responses to those exceptions. Before we search for issues in Jira, we must monitor our action for errors. Here, we will click on the Handle Errors button in Actions. The action has two parts. The first part is for monitoring, and the second part is for configuring actions for any errors or exceptions that occur in the monitoring block. In this example, we will move all actions in the recipe to the monitoring block, such that in the event any errors occur when searching for a Jira issue or creating a Jira issue, we can take necessary response actions in the error block. We will monitor for three types of errors. Timeout errors, which are typically intermittent issues owing to unresponsive APIs or network issues, which can easily be recovered from retrying. Data integrity issues, these are exceptions that need to be reviewed by a team and take corrective actions manually. And bad data requests, which are issues that need the operations team to intervene and fix the root cause. Now we will configure the on-error action to retry during timeout errors. We want to retry because errors such as network disruptions or network errors are intermittent, and retrying can resume normal operations. You have full control to configure the retry attempts by setting the number of times you want to retry, and the interval between each retry attempt. I have set the retry attempts to 1 with a 5-second interval. Next, I will set up the condition when the retry should be executed. This can easily be done by using a condition, such that the error contains 408, which indicates a timeout error. Next, we will add another condition to check for data integrity issues. This check looks for mandatory fields required to create an issue in Jira and takes action when the input data from Salesforce is missing. Here, we will say that if the error message contains 404, which is a not found error, or if the error message contains 204, which is a no content error, or if the error message contains the word input, specifying a no input error, then we will escalate for a team to review the error and take corrective actions. To make it easy for teams to review this issue, we will post a notification in Slack with the error type and error message fields. The final set of apps are the ones that are irrecoverable without fixing the recipe or the systems and apps accessed by the recipe. Here, we will say that if the error message contains 400, which is when the system reports a bad request, then we will send a notification to the operations team that an error occurred. We can easily set these notifications to be sent as an SMS using Twilio or using an on-call management app like PagerDuty. In the event that the error type cannot be determined, we will stop the recipe. To test, I went to Salesforce and created a new case with high priority and type problem. I made sure not to map the Jira issue key. That way, an error will arise when we're searching for issues, as there's no input. Then, I went to see if the job was detected. As you can see, an error occurred since we didn't have an input with the Jira issue key. Since our action of searching for a Jira issues was in a monitor block, it will go on to the on-air portion of the recipe. Here, we can see it posted a message in Slack with the error type and error message. It didn't go to the next block since the condition wasn't met. We've successfully demonstrated how to handle errors. See how easy that was? Now you can escalate errors easily to engineers to ensure that the problem is resolved. To learn more about Workato, visit docs.workato.com or request a demo today. Happy automating!